Welcome back to another video. In today's video we are mini tilling spring barley. My original plan was to have all the spring barley in one video, but I edited the video that went up last or 2 weeks ago and it got very long very quick, so I decided I'll make two 10 or 15 minute videos instead of one 40-minute video. But I've done most of the talking for this video already, just trying to get it all to make sense. The first bit of, well, right now I'm not doing anything to do with spring barley. I'm currently in our maize field doing disking in there, but that has nothing to do with this. The first bit of talking, or second bit you'll see, is me in our baby leaf field just before I gave the lay ground the first run of the discs. And then I should explain myself on after that. But basically I just gave a grass field a few, I think it was 4 runs of the discs in the end, and then we sowed the barley with an ERTH AGRISEEDER. So big thanks to ERTH for giving us the demo. We've had that machine a long time trying to get on the ground, but we got there in the end and the barley's up and it's looking well, and all going to plan. We'll have a nice crop of spring barley to harvest in late August, or maybe it'll be early September, it depends on the summer we get. But hopefully that all makes sense now. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. After putting up the last spring barley video, I got a nice few subscribers, so if we could do the same with this one, it would be much appreciated. But that should all make sense to you now, what's happening, so I'll let myself explain even more what I'm doing. So now I've got the X-Press on, but I'm not in a barley field, I'm actually up in our baby leaf field. So I got this, just finished ploughing today, and I'm just giving it a run of the discs, and then I'm going down to disc barley ground, but it's going to be dark by the time I get down there, so I'm just going to get the talking done now, because it's all the same really. I'll do a bit more talking another day when I'm actually disking barley ground, or maybe not talking, but I'll show you what it's like disking the barley ground, because this is ploughed ground, so it's turning, well, it's pretty nice looking at the minute here. So I'm just working it now to try get to dry out overnight, then we might stone bury it tomorrow morning and get the first bit of baby leaf in for this year. For anyone who doesn't know, baby leaf is like the main crop on our farm, so everything kind of revolves around it. We grow barley just as an entrance for baby leaf, because with barley you kill most weeds like grass, thistle, everything. There's not much barley won't kill if you use the correct sprays. But anyway, we're a bit late this year. We were late last year and we're even later this year, so we're just trying to get the first bit of baby leaf in, and then that kind of settles everything. Don't know if you can see, I'll turn the camera. Right there is our forage triticale. It accidentally got grazed about 10 days ago, so that's not great, but it's coming back. So we'll be mowing that hopefully in, I'd say, a month or 6 weeks. But if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe, and if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give the video a like. So I've got our Simba Express, 3-meter Simba Express on the back, and discing with our Case Maxim. So that's about everything you need to know about us discing. If you have any more questions, feel free, leave them down below in the comments and I'll get back to you. But that's all from me about discing. I'll throw up the camera or the drone or something. I'll get a bit of footage from outside anyway. But so hopefully you can see what's going on. So I'm just going to let up the discs now. Discs are now off the ground enough for me to adjust them. So on our Express we've got a little dial down there, and that's like the aggression of the discs. So I'm gonna undo this here. And I'm gonna make them more aggressive. So I'm gonna put it up to probably about 4. I'll see how that goes and maybe adjust it again. So then for the back it's just the same. So I'll go and then I'll adjust that one to 4 as well, and then we'll go over to the field. The field I'm going into is literally just right here in front of me. So you can see it sprayed off and the loader sitting there with the stone fork on, ready to get a few stones. So Express is off the ground. Just gonna put her in forward, take off the handbrake. Weight block's already up, so just drive out here, hopefully without hitting anything. I think what I'm going to do is I'll go at an angle here till I get it set up, and then I'll go straight. Doesn't look too mucky. Half of the ground here is reclaimed. So about in 2015 we bought the farm and it was covered in gorse bush and it was bog ground really. So we went and it all got drained and reclaimed, and it's been in grass ever since. So this is the first real cultivation we're going to do on it since we cultivated it for grass. So parts of the field are wet and the wet parts are being left, and we'll work them in another 3 weeks and put arable silage in them instead, because what the hell is the point in putting spring barley in wet ground. But it's enough waffle. So I'm just going to put the computer in the tractor. Hopefully you can see it. Not the greatest, but I'm going to press the button down here which brings up my link arm so it shows the height. It says front's up to 100, back's up to 100. So when I drop it down, you can see now it's down at 23. So that just indicates to me whether my top link is too long or too short, because it's telling me if the top link's holding it out of the ground, because I can see what it's meant to be set at here on the button. But if that's different to what the computer says, that means my top link is either too long or too short. Usually be too long, because if it's too short it'll always go to the height I have it set at. But anyway, just gonna go on, drive forward here a bit and see what sort of job I'm doing. Probably give her a few revs. Hopefully you can see the job I'm doing back there. Might just put it a bit deeper. Now, some of you may say that's not doing a great job, because I know it looks that way, but it's ripping all the grass up, and on the second run it'll do a serious transformation. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. That's what it's done in the past. So I'm just driving down here see how wet the ground is. This bit didn't get sprayed off. Dad ran out of spray and there's only a little bit left, so it should be fine because the barley sprays will kill it anyway. But now my line's not very straight because I was talking to the camera, but sure, look. I'll put the camera down, get a bit of work done, get this set right, and then I'll put the camera outside and show you what's going on.
Sitting lonely in my room again, trying to find the words to say, but nothing comes out. I am looking for the better days, seem like they just stay away whenever I try. There's so many things that I keep in my mind. My friends keep me out and it hurts every time. With all the emotions I built up inside, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Sitting lonely in my room again, acting like I'm innocent. Why do I try? 'Cause now I'm feeling like a fool again, thinking I can fool myself by telling me lies. When there's so many things that I keep in my mind, I hang around people I don't even like. If they can be happy and walk with a smile, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time.
So, I'm now disking the grassland, or what was grassland, for the third time. Well, I'm just finished actually. I would have picked up the camera a bit earlier, but it's so damn bumpy, the camera would have fallen off. So, now here I am, I'm doing my last run on the headland, and then I'm off to the sheep ground to disc up last year's beet field. Or 2 beet fields, they're only 2 acres each, so shouldn't take me long because they're going into spring barley as well. And the ground over there is very stony, so that's why I'm bringing the disc and not the plough. But the plan is I'll come back and give this one more run late on tonight, and then tomorrow morning we'll hook up the drill and we'll hopefully get everything sown tomorrow. We do have to get compound out, but I'm sure that won't take too long, hopefully. But yeah, there's not much more to say really. The ground's breaking down pretty nice and getting through the job now, but just the last little bit here and then I'll be off. So I'll probably pick up the camera again in a minute or two. Just pulling up to the gate here now, so just before I go I'm going to hop out and make sure everything looks right on the Express, because the last thing I want is to lose a disc on the road or something stupid like that. But yeah, I'll hop out now and have a look at that. Well, everything looks good out there. Just one of the discs might have broke its dirt seal, but the bearing's all grand, so it should be a-okay. But I might just stick the camera on time lapse and you can watch me going over to the sheep ground. So as you saw from the time lapse, we're now over here on our sheep ground. So this was last year's beet field, or well, there's two of them here, and we're just giving them, I'd say, 2 runs of the discs, and then they'll be ready for sowing tomorrow. So all going pretty well. Well, it's not as dry over here as we were expecting. It's a bit sticky, but 2 runs of the discs and it should dry out by tomorrow, so that'll be fine. But I don't know how much more talking I'll do. I don't know if I'll get a chance on the drill or not. Depends how things go tomorrow. But if not, that is all the talking from me today, and I will see you in the next one. sowing is going pretty well now. We've got everything here at the yard, or at the home farm, done, sowed, and then we went for dinner, and now we're back out again. But we're going over to the sheep ground now, so I'm just going to load one of these bags of seed into the bucket of the loader and bring it over and fill up with seed. So I'm just going to do that now quickly. So, got the bag loaded now. Hopefully you saw that on the GoPro. It's kind of hard to drive the loader and record at the same time, but yeah, hopefully recording this little bit for the video hasn't slowed me down too much, but I'm sure my dad will be waiting for me over on the sheep ground, but I'll video us filling up there as well. So I'll just take a little clip now when I'm leaving the yard, but other than that, probably no more talking from me today.